from Colombia, but now fighting out of Llunrumney in Wales. With a perfect professional record, let's hear it for JD Cuervo!
Juan David Cuervo, also known as JD, was born in Bogota in Colombia before, at the age of 13, he traded South America for Europe, moving to South Wales, where he picked up boxing for the very first time. He joins me here today in Cardiff in Llanrumney Phoenix Boxing Gym to talk about his life and career so far. Thank you for joining me here today, JD, to talk about your career, your life so far, everything that's gone on. You're 3-0, you're only 20 years old, you made your debut back in August. How are you finding it?
Find it good. It's been a crazy experience. Obviously, just turned over pro at 19. Obviously, I got my fight at 20. I had my first fight in August, and I just feel like everything's happened so quick. Just had 3 fights in 4 months, which I find crazy. And now I can't seem to get a fight yet. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying it and getting better every day.
And to jump sort of back to the start a little bit, you moved over from Colombia to Wales when you were around 13.
Yeah.
What was that like, moving over to Wales and then obviously picking up boxing for the first time, and sort of what was that original journey like?
It was very hard. When I came over here, I was aspiring for a better life. Like my mom, as some people might know, Colombia can be quite tough, making a good living out there. So my mom managed to get us out of Colombia. And just getting here, adapting. I didn't even speak English. Initially, I wanted to be a football player. I always wanted to be a pro football player. But I just got here. I didn't speak the language. I got bullied. People didn't include me. I had no friends. Sometimes I would get kicked in the floor saying, "Oh, you immigrant, go back to your country," and stuff. So I just realized there was no place for me in like a team sport. No one was really nice to me. From the start. Now that I've grown up, people are nicer. They've grown to love me, but at the start was very tough. So I said, "Shit, I need to learn how to defend myself. I need to find some purpose here." So I started with kickboxing and then moved on to boxing. I just felt like there's no such thing as a bully in a boxing gym, and I just fell in love with the sport. I just found purpose in this, and I've looked no back since then.
And starting that sort of boxing journey and starting your amateur boxing career, your nickname, Sin Miedo, without fear, was there sort of apprehension and fear to get in the training for the first time? Were you nervous going to the gym, or how was it?
I got like a story, but probably haven't told many people this. So when I was in Colombia, we went to the quite dangerous city, Medellin, to see my grandfather, and we go out to eat, and 2 guys with guns got my mom from behind and just started beating her up in the floor. They started punching her. My sister got pushed over. I was just there, paralytic. I actually pissed my pants. Yeah, everything was happening so fast, and like basically my mom was beat up. We got everything robbed from us. We're badly hurt. I didn't get touched, but my mom did. And after my grandfather found me like shaking, crying, as he just next day he just tried to make a joke like, "Oh, you Juan Sin Miedo, you can't have fear, you can't be afraid of these men," like as a joke, saying like Juan Sin Miedo, because he knew I pissed myself. He's just laughing, but I'm just looking back at that. Why would I be scared of anyone sitting across the ring with a pair of gloves when I've been at gunpoint? It's not that I'm not scared. Like many things do scare me, but just knowing that I've gone through worse things and I've always gone through them. So I just let things go. I just let things happen, because at the end of the day, I always get through them. So that's in name of my grandfather. That's why I call my name Sin Miedo, because just before I turned professional, 2 years or a year before I turned professional, he died. So I just wanted to have a little thing carry him with me.
And onto your sort of professional career, you're here in Llanrumney, obviously training with Gary Lockett in the team, and I was fortunate enough to be here for 45 minutes or so before this, just seeing you guys train all together, the sort of camaraderie. You've got people like Gavin Gwynn, who he's the hardest working man in every room he's in, and you've got people like Reece that have done it all the way at the top now as well. How helpful, how brilliant a place as this to learn your craft?
I am so lucky, so lucky, because I've came to realize every single one of these boys have won Welsh, Welsh Fest, British Fest, Commonwealth Games. Like, they've done it all, and I haven't. Like, my amateur career is not bad. Don't get me wrong. I've still beat Welsh champions, English champions, but I don't have a title as to say I've done this, I've done that. So for Gary to allow me to be around such great people is amazing, because I can. Oh, because I'm so young, I can learn from them. I can pick up from the mistakes and just learn from them. It's just I'm so lucky, because I don't have, as it is, a big background. I've only been boxing for 6 years now, so being able to learn from all these professionals is great.
And talking about being sort of surrounded by great people, Lee Eaton, your manager, as well as Joe Cordina, 2 times former world champion. How did that come about with Cordina getting on board? Obviously, I know he trains down here quite often, but how did that conversation come about, and he chose to obviously manage you in some way?
I think it just starts with little things. I used to go, because I'm in university. I used to go on the Tuesday night. UFIT. I do a little boxing session, but when that stopped, I realized Joey was training there, so I just come join him, talk to him. I asked him if he'll do some rounds with me. So we did a few rounds of sparring. I've known him for a while, but never like I'd train with him. And I don't know, like I got told like he saw something in me, or he sees I got potential. I just need to keep working out, and he gave me a ring one day. I was telling him like, should I do another Welsh Championships or should I turn pro? Because to be honest, I'm not enjoying amateur boxing now. I wasn't enjoying it. A few decisions, I got robbed many decisions. So he said, listen, just turn over and start learning now you're young. And then Leighton just jumped along. Leighton found me through Instagram, because I do few videos, few reels and stuff on Instagram. So Leighton found me through there and just started messaging me and saying like, I want to work with you, and everything fell into place. Thanks to God.
And on that, your sort of pro career, you made your debut, as I mentioned, in August down in Llanrumney. It was a historic night for boxing in terms of the first female Welsh title fight. It was a real proper taste of small hall boxing.
Yeah.
How great was that, as that being your first sort of taste of the professional boxing? You got your walkout, the music, the crowd, all of that sort of thing.
It was weird. It was weird because I've never seen a hall like that. It was like very small, but I wouldn't change anything over it. Like, my family were there. My best friend from Colombia was there. It was good. It's just weird jump, making that big leap. But it was good.
And you said to me after that fight, you said the one thing you'd want to change from your pro debut going forward is enjoying it in the ring. You didn't enjoy it enough. You got a bit excited. You got a bit caught in it. Is that something you found you've been able to do, kind of bring that enjoyment into the ring, both in training and obviously on the fight night?
Definitely. One of my amateur coaches, Carl, he's always told me to enjoy it. It's no point of doing it if you're not enjoying it. And I feel like that's the biggest advice that's helped me along with my career. Because if you're enjoying it, you're not thinking about the pain, the sacrifices. You're just enjoying it. So my second fight, I enjoyed it. I just loved every second of it. And personally, for me, that was my favorite performance. Just enjoying it. But sometimes I forget. Sometimes I put too much pressure on myself and don't perform as well. But yeah, I've been able to enjoy it more, because I've found that's the most important thing about doing what you love, just enjoying it.
And your recent fight, Garth Newt in the Vale Arena, that was a fight that maybe you did enjoy it, but certainly from an outsider point of view, didn't quite maybe look so enjoyable. It was a tough test for you. Garth pushed Jake Tinkley, obviously Welsh champion, quite hard in the fight before, dropped him. How good a test was that for a third fight, and how and why necessarily did you take that fight?
Good. I am so happy it happened, because out of my 3 fights, he was a tough test. He came to give me a good fight, and I'm so grateful to him for that. I've learned to take a good shot. I learned to just stay more relaxed. I was surprised how hard he hit. He has that man's strength, as you can see. He's like around 33, so 32. So I could feel like the man's strength. It was great experience. Just like Gary says, he's a boxer, ticked. Stronger man than me. I just had to be smart and outbox him. But I'm glad I did it.
And on that, it's obviously only January when we're talking now. So you've got the whole year ahead of you. What sorts of things are you hoping to achieve this year? What sort of fights are you wanting to have Is there anything in particular you want to take away, or is it just kind of keep the process moving?
I don't know. I just want to keep training, keep getting better, be more comfortable in the professional scene. You get what I mean? Like sometimes I get nervous before I go out. I just want to be more comfortable. I want to aim to get 5 fights this year. I love to get 5 fights and go from there. Really, not thinking about titles or anything like that because I'm still very very raw, very inexperienced. So just keep working this year, and hopefully get plenty of fights.
Fair enough. That's brilliant. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and
Yeah.
I'll catch you soon.